good evening, and welcome to another episode of Off the Cuff with Dustin Heisey. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I'm super excited about tonight's show. We have an awesome guest. She's been on television programs. She's just an amazing person. She's just fun to speak with, and I definitely can't wait for you guys to meet her. Please, if you haven't done it already, guys, hit that like and share button. Get this out there and help us spread the word. And readings for you guys tonight are free. So if you want a free reading, either in the comments section, to let me know that you want a reading. And what I'll do is I'll send you a link to StreamYard. And then you click on that link, follow the prompts, type your name in, do whatever it tells you to do. Just please have decent lighting, decent audio, and a decent video. Okay, because that's how we're going to be handling that tonight. So guys, please do that. Head over there to Off the Cuff with Dustin Heisey on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell so you never miss a video when we go live. Also, WLFE-TV Radio Network. Head over there and head to BB3 TV on Facebook and like and follow all those pages, guys. And also, if you're listening to us on iTunes or Spotify, we appreciate your listening, and thank you very much for that as well. And also, if you'd like to become a supporter of the show, please go to patreon.com/offthecuff with Dustin Heisey and become a supporter. You'll get one of these nifty hats once we get them in. As a patron, you'll get one that says patron right on the side, and it'll say Off the Cuff with Dustin Heisey on the other side. So we're working on that. We have a little bit of a hang up with the supplier at the moment, so we'll get those out to you as soon as possible. Guys, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and grab Lorie. We're going to get the show on the road. Lorie, thank you so much for being here. We're super excited to have you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No, hey, it's my pleasure. And, just a little background. I got to meet Lorie at the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash. So I got to spend some time with her, and we had some great conversation, and, and she truly is talented. So I really can't wait for you guys to get in this. So without, I want to jump right in here. So tell us a little bit about where you got started. Like, tell me, when did you start noticing that you had these incredible gifts?
Well, I was gifted, born gifted, as well as my mom. My dad, I never knew this until I was in my 30s, but I knew there was something going on with my mom and my dad. You know how parents are. I called your teacher and I know you've got homework, and I'm like, no, you didn't. So we would just come up with, my dad was Navy, so very Navy man. So if he has 10 kids, 7 boys, 3 girls. So if he said, you have homework, you better find homework. But I would watch him talk to other people. And I'm like, Pop, who are you talking to? Oh, nobody. Go play. I'm the oldest girl out of, 4 brothers are older than I, then 2 brothers, and then a set of twins, and that's a sister and a brother. So I'm the oldest girl out of 10 kids. It was crazy.
Hey, I'm one of 10 myself, actually. Yeah. And that's just from my mother's side. I have brothers and sisters from my biological father's side as well. So we definitely understand the whole, massive family thing.
Yeah.
What a challenge it is to grow up in that type of environment.
It was really weird. It really was. I mean, my mom was very abusive, and it took me 30 years to realize it wasn't me that she was trying to hurt. It was my spirituality, because my mom's 78 and she still does not want it. She doesn't want it. She's tired of seeing them. She's tired of hearing them. She says, Lorie, my mom doesn't cuss, but when my mom is serious, just like me, I'm cussing, So she says, I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear it. My dad never admitted it, but he would tell us a story about his father. And I never met him. I mean, he died when I was 1, and we were living in Texas when he died. So I never knew him. And he told us a story that his father knew exactly where his brother died, where he died, and how he died. And then he kept saying, my dad said that he would say, Mama, Lawrence is gone. And she would say, George, be quiet. No, he's not. And 5 minutes later, there was a phone call.
Oh, geez.
They found him. He had passed away. And the next morning, my grandpa had woke up. His hair was all white. All white.
Wow.
Yeah. And he's Cherokee Indian. Cherokee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So shamanic, I believe, I have that ability as well. When somebody's going to die, how they're going to die, where. I'm not God. I'm not going to do it. So if you're going to ask me that question, I'm not doing it.
No,
I keep telling myself in the spiritual, I don't want to know. It's none of my business.
But you do, right? So is that like a burden to you to have that information?
Nothing can be a burden unless you allow it to be your burden.
Absolutely.
And it's not my burden. So what I do is, instead of looking at on the end of your life, I turn it around to prolong your life, to make your life more healthier, happier. Mm-hmm. I'm not a negative Nelly. I don't believe in people doing that negative Nelly crap. I don't believe in it, because what we bestow out, we receive 10 times fold, and I've seen it. So I don't do anything. I treat people the way I want to be treated, as far as truth, good, and stuff like that. So I remember being 2 years old. I remember still being a diaper. So I might not have been into, if I was, Mom, shame on you. But anyways, anyway, I remember getting ready to climb over a real big rock, because, 60s. Come on now. They didn't have the pavement and all that kind of crap.
Yeah.
So ready to climb before I started getting, before I could hurt myself. There was an old man that would come out of the bush. He would never talk to me, but he would go, and come to find out, I was 30 years old, and my grandmother gave my dad some pictures. And I said, Dad, who is that man there? He's the one that always made sure that I was okay, wasn't going to get hurt. He says, there's no way you could. And I said, Dad, that is the man that I've always seen. He goes, sis, that's my father. He died when you were a year old.
Oh, wow.
So
did any of that stuff ever scare you? Was that like frightening to you at any point?
The only thing that was, throughout my life, I was always tested with my faith. There's no such thing as a religion. It's faith. To each his own. I believe in God and I believe in Jesus Christ. To each his own. But I was always tested with my faith. I mean, I remember so many times I was taken out of my body and I could see myself laying there, and then I would pop right in front. The first time I was popped in the very old Victorian home with a very nice man. I was I guess a librarian. I had the dirty, the strawberry red hair. And my mother says, to be a particular, good person in this town, you have to marry somebody that has money. And I said, Mother, I don't want to marry unless I love them. And she goes, oh, nonsense. So they made me marry this man, a lot older than me. And we were good. And then I went upstairs and I looked through a door. I kept hearing noises. So I followed the noise and I looked through, and it was my husband having sex with one of our slaves.
Wow.
And he saw that I saw that. And I ran down the steps, tried to hide, and he caught me and buried me in the walls of our base, the basement of the home. Mm-hmm. And I looked around, and there was so many people that were buried in this wall. I was like, oh.
Oh, wow. I
was like, what kind of sign is that? What are you trying to tell me?
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Go. No, you first. Oh, no, I don't want to interrupt you.
I've got so many crazy stories that I've gone through. It's crazy.
Well, tell us the story about your television show that you were on, or are you working on getting on another one? How's that going?
Well, Ghost of Shepherdstown was filmed in Shepherdstown, West Virginia. It was really a good show. I believed in it. A lot of the shows, were based on true stories, but because, there was a couple of people that wanted their story out. They didn't want to be known because they didn't want to be pointed at, well, you're believing in ghosts and, the religion crap. So anyways, we did get a couple actors to step in, but they learned them, studied them, and stuff like that. But I mean, I really liked it because it was educational. It was getting the truth out, letting other people know that they're not alone. I mean, I can remote review, ask to reject. I can live your life to tell the story from the day that you were conceived. I could tell your past life, your future. So, I mean, working with people like this to get a closure, not just for the living, but for the ones that are dead. Because, I mean, a lot of the paranormal, people that are getting into the paranormal, what makes a haunting and why it starts. And I'm a dissector. I dissect everything, and there's unfinished business. There's no closure. There's, they're scared of the light because, back in the Astral projecting means I could see you and you can see me. Well, you can't see me, but you can feel me. But astral projecting is more of an out of body type of thing. I'm standing on your left side. So yeah, I can astral project, remote review. I can tell you what you're look like, your house looks like, and all that. Yeah.
Can you read that?
Yeah, I do have a question about a friend that passed away. He was a NAM vet and he passed away 2 days before I got to meet him. Is there any that was left that never got to say to me?
Is there anything that was left? Do you understand what she's asking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Number one, he was saying that I'm sorry.
I apologize.
Yeah. He's saying that I'm sorry that I should have listened, and that there's more than one person with that Cody. There's more than one, but I think Cody is the one that has the unfinished business with the person that passed over than the one that's passed over. So this is what a lot of people don't understand. Even the people that are alive, we can actually keep them earthbound because of our guilt or our anger or our unfinished business as well. Because they're afraid that they to move forward. So.
Mm-hmm. Good evening, Sandy. Thanks for being here. Okay. So astral projection. So this is when you can actually visit, you leave your body. I mean, do you physically, actually your spirit or whatever you want to call that, you leaves your body and you can literally travel around and.
Well, it's not my spirit. It's my soul.
Your soul, spirit. I mean, same difference, right?
No, not really. No, because we're alive. So we're not just energy. The soul is the energy. That's what, we're not human having a spiritual moment. We're spiritual having a human moment.
That's right.
I believe in reincarnation. I believe that we do move on in our next transitions.
Right.
So yes, I can do that. Yes.
Really quick. So for those of you that are listening that have already received links from me, go ahead and click those links. That'll bring you into the waiting room is essentially. And once I see that you're in there, then I can go ahead and bring you into the show and we can get your mini reading started. That Lori's been so graciously offered for you guys. So
almost I love it.
Yes, Kelly. Also, I definitely want you to spend some time with Lorie. So, Kelly, if you can hear me, you're listening. Please click that link that I sent you in your messenger, and we'll get you on the show here talking with Lorie. So
Kelly, actually, from what I'm picking up with Kelly, because what I do is it's weird. I become them. So I'm living in their shadow to find out what's going on. She most definitely has unfinished business from a past life. But she holds herself to where she's not loved completely, if that makes sense. She most definitely needs a healing. Good person, though. Very good person. But she is her own enemy.
Kelly, she said it won't load. I'm not sure what platform you're using, what kind of cell phone. You might just have to mess with it a few times. I can also resend you the link. I'll try to do that, give you a better link. Brandy, are you on... Oh, okay. Sorry. I clicked the wrong one. Brandy, you've got to tell me how to get you a link. I'm not sure how to get a link to you. So tell me how to do that and I can get that link out to you. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pull our first guest in that would like a reading. Are you ready to get going with that, Lorie?
Most definitely.
Right. This first person I'm bringing in, her name is Ashley Heisey. We actually are not related.
All right. So let me, please do not tell me that you want to hear from your dad or your best friend, because then there's so many street readers out there. They can just bleed off of that. Don't do that. Just say, I would like to hear if there's anybody around, or, can you tell me anything that I need to change to be back on my path, or, something like that. Don't ever tell anybody that you want to hear from your mom or your dad or your grandma. Because Miss Sandy, she has a mother figure, but I know it's grandma, and it's the little one with the white hair. So she definitely has her grandma with her, but she's like a mom figure.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Oh, thank you, Patricia. I appreciate that very much. Okay, so Ashley, let's get you going here. How you doing, Ash? Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, Miss Ashley. How
Good,
are
how
you?
are you?
Good.
I'm good. How are you? Sorry, I'm in the car.
Honey, you have a lot of. Okay, so you know I'm a shamanic healer. I'm a medical intuit. I can feel whatever goes on with you. You have stomach issues. It's because you hold on to a lot of things that you wish. You're blunt. You're a blunt person. You take no crap from nobody, but you hold on too tight of things that really do bother you. So you're the type of person that doesn't like to say anything unless they've totally blew your balls. Excuse the slang. Can she hear me?
Ashley, are you getting that?
It cut out for some reason.
Oh,
Okay.
I did. Yeah, she did too. Did you hear what I said, baby?
Did you hear what she said to you, Ashley?
You have stomach. Okay, you have stomach issues because you hold on to a lot of guilt or anger. Like you're a very outspoken person, but it has to take a lot for somebody to peeve you off to tell that. So you're holding on to a lot of things and not releasing. Exactly your shoulders, your neck area. It's you're very stiff because you hold on to so much sadness. Sadness means you're not happy. You wish that things could be different. You don't know how to do it, so you become your worst enemy. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Definitely
Honey, is your dad still alive?
Yes.
Okay, you have a man behind you. He has the white brows, a white mustache. Is that your mom's dad?
Sorry.
I think we're having some technical difficulties with Ashley's connection.
Yeah, because she's driving. She's in a car, so her reception is really bad. Is that your mom's dad, baby?
No.
All right.
Yeah, she has to sit still.
Yeah, Ashley, unfortunately, we're going to have to drop you out, hon. I apologize. If you get to a place where you have a little bit better reception, let me know, and I'll try to bring you back in, okay? All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull my wife in. My wife actually would like to have a little bit of a reading from you. Would that be okay?
Yes, most definitely. Stop
there
asking.
We go.
That's what we're here for.
All right. There's my wife.
Hi, how are you? Wow, you look like your grandma.
Wonderful.
You look just like your grandma. Holy cow.
You're told that a lot, aren't you?
Wow.
Between that and my mother, yes.
Yeah, but grandma has a little bit more of a longer, same chin, but a little bit longer. But wow, honey, you look just like her. You're spiritual too. You know that, right?
Yes. I didn't even have to tell her.
You're a Wiccan.
No.
Yes, you are.
There are certain aspects that I agree with.
Okay. But that's the thing, baby. We can become whoever we're supposed to, but your bloodline is Wiccan. You do have pagans on the other side, but you're most definitely Wiccan. You're most definitely earth. You're most definitely air, and you're most definitely water. Thing is that your fear is of water.
Pretty close. I have a very big fear of drowning.
Okay, honey, because you drowned it on the Titanic. That's why you like blues. No matter what form of blue it is, you like the blues because that's your hint. You died on you were on the bottom of the boat.
Wow.
You were a little boy.
So you do past lives too?
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah. Can you tell me anything about mine? Because I think I pissed somebody off in a past life.
You were actually in World War II.
I told you.
And you were most definitely not to be. No, I say what I remember. A Jap.
A Jap? Is that what you said?
Ha! Yeah, you were a Jap.
Whoa.
You got to remember, in this life, what we fear or what we do not like or we don't believe in, there's something about it that's from our past lives.
Well, I'll tell you, as an American.
Nope, your wife. You lost a baby. You lost a baby. It was a little boy. Yep.
Do you want to tell her?
You go ahead.
When he was younger, lost a baby with an ex-girlfriend.
No, honey.
No, she's talking about you.
Baby,
Yeah.
that has
Me?
nothing to do with them. Yep, it's you. Your first time that you had you lost your virginity.
Oh.
And then you got in a fight with some girls. Yeah. You didn't even know you were young.
Any of that ringing a bell?
I can walk your
No.
life and tell you what happened. Yes.
Yeah, do tell.
I won't put your laundry out there. We could do that.
No, it's
private.
fine. Go ahead.
No, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. But
Okay.
you were young, honey. You were. How old were you that you can remember? I got 14, 15.
I was 15, but I didn't get into my first fight until maybe around.
It wasn't a fist
11.
fight, baby. It was something that happened with girls that were on your. It makes me feel like you were on like a hill, a hill where your house sat, and then you were walking down, and it was something to do with a boy with two other girls that were trying to argue with you. You got distraughted, or you lost a best friend. Not like a death, but you felt like you were being bombarded.
No. The only fight that I was ever in.
It wasn't a physical fight, baby.
Like a pissing match, the
like
yelling.
being yelled at or against with her friends. And it was about a boy.
No. Doesn't ring a bell.
Yep.
Okay, so I keep losing. I have folks that I've sent links to. If you're having trouble, I apologize. I don't know if it's because I have a row of people in here. Just go ahead and keep trying. I am going to try to get you guys to come in here. Monica, do you have any specific questions for Lorie?
And that baby that how old was the baby was born when your ex-girlfriend lost the baby?
My ex-girlfriend? No. Okay. I'm sorry. Ask me the question again.
I'm not getting that it was a boy that his ex lost. I'm getting a girl.
We don't know. We don't know what it was. We were young, and it was a very difficult situation.
Okay, but I don't feel like it was even your baby.
Okay.
It was really blonde-haired dudes.
Really quick, Colette. We can, if you want to come on the show, I need you to let me know how to get a link to you so we can get you on the show. You can
have gypsies in your family, baby.
You can friend request me on Facebook.
You must definitely have gypsies. You've got them all over you. You in yoga?
No.
You should, and you need to start studying Reiki. You would be an awesome Reiki teacher. Your energy is so, it's actually very beautiful, but you have a man behind you. You have a man behind you on your left side.
Can you tell what he looks like?
Well, to me, he's like a medium build. He has his head looks small, too small for his body, but it's long. Same nose as you. He has like curly or like your hair if it's short. And I'm getting that it is your mom's dad. Is that your mom's dad?
I think his hair was straight.
No, this man's hair is curly. Or wavy, not curly, wavy. Like a wave. Yeah, he's behind you. And his eyes are different color than yours.
Might be my dad's dad, but
Who is William?
I don't know, because we don't know much about my dad's side of the family because he was adopted.
It's not your dad, baby. It is your mom's side because he looks like you here from here. The only thing that's different is the chin. His is much smaller. But mom's mom, has the chin like you, but a little bit longer, like the little bit longer on the face. And who had the cancer? Grandma?
She has cancer
My
now. Yeah.
pap.
Well, Pap had cancer, but your grandmother is dealing with cancer now.
Yeah. My pap had multiple myeloma and
You just said that
gastric.
anyway, just like this. That's your pap right there behind you, honey. That's your mom's side of the family, yeah. And he has, let me look. He's got some issues real bad in his. He had cancer too, yeah. He smoked because I could smell smoke on him. But he also liked a cigar, but it didn't look like a cigar. It looked like something else that looked like a cigar, but it stinks. Not to be rude, but
Stink. Might be the type of cigar that he smoked.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a type.
Yeah.
It's a type of cigar. That's him right behind you, honey. And he's holding a baby. Your child, your son. It's your son. I was pregnant, didn't know it for 6.5 months, lost my daughter, and then found out if it wasn't for an angel, I would have did a DNC and I would have lost my son. But that baby, okay, so you guys, it's your second child. That baby came back as your second child. Y'all's second.
We don't have a kid together.
Well, it doesn't matter because y'all are soulmates. So your kids are her kids. So it's your second child. And it was a vice versa with you two in London. She was the male, you were the female. You were stubborn in your past.
I knew you wore a dress. Thank you for the ammo.
My daughter always picks up me as being a little girl in a blue dress. Maybe that's where that comes from. Yeah, who knows?
But you were a girl and you were stubborn. You were very defiant, no matter what anybody said. Yep.
Okay.
Wow,
you guys keep talking. I'm going to bring somebody else in here.
You look just like your grandma, honey. I mean, just like you smile like your grandpa, though, the one behind you.
Yeah, I do have his smile.
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
I do think we are having some technical difficulties here, guys.
Go ahead, ask your question.
Why do we have such horrible, horrible luck?
Yeah, but that's the problem, baby. Are you guys Irish? Okay.
I'm not.
Okay. This is the number one thing that you actually can break the cycle. There's no such thing as luck. We manifest our fears by creating it and giving it life by our fearing. So if you're constantly thinking you've got bad luck, there's no such thing as a bad luck. You think
we're attracting it?
No. You actually fixate. Okay, so thought is energy. Okay, everything around you is energy. We can create what we would like, but what happens when we create what we fear? And all you think is we have bad luck. Say no. Thank you for the lesson. You can actually get out of all that crap by saying, this is not me. Don't belong to me. Thank you, and take it away. And ask for what you need.
We do that too.
Ask what you need, not what you want, because there's no such thing as wants on the spiritual realm. And you're spiritual, honey. You're most definitely a seer.
All right. Lou, friend requests me on Facebook. And that's going to be the easiest way to do it.
You're a seer, you're biblical as well.
All right, Monica, I'm going to go ahead and drop you out. I love you. I will see you soon.
Get back on. Love you. Have fun. It was wonderful meeting you.
We have a list of people here.
Your eating habits, baby, because your stomach issues, it's too heavy stuff going on your stomach. And you have some back issues as well and a appendicitic nerve on the left. That's why sometimes your leg goes numb. Does your feet, your toes ever go tingly? Sit on a pillow, baby. You have
only when my IBS kicks in.
Okay.
That's a bad thing for everybody.
You have a appendicitic nerve, though. You do. Just sit on a pillow.
Gotcha.
All right, there you go. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and keep
How rude.
Hey, we got to keep it going. We got a line of people here, and we're going to keep this show rolling here. So the next person that's going to talk to you for a minute or two is Tom. He's my buddy, and he is actually one of the owners of the BB3 TV network that we broadcast to. So definitely happy to welcome Tom. And hey, brother.
Hello.
Good to see you.
How are you?
All right. How are you?
You have a buddy that passed over, honey, on an accident?
Quite a few.
The motorcycle one.
Phew, that's very possible.
It's a black motorcycle. It was it looks black. It's very dark, so it could have been red, but it looks black. He has the one. Hold on. He's showing. What happens is, even though I say he's showing me, I'm actually living to see what happened. 18-wheeler actually caused this accident. To me, I feel that it's icy rain, sleet type of thing during the. He just yelled at me. October, be 12 years.
Wow,
Ooh, it just freaked me out. Ooh, he just freaked me out. Sorry, but he just freaked me out.
that's one I'll have to think on. I don't know. Like I said, I've had a lot of people in my age.
Who's Carl?
Carl?
Yeah.
I don't know a Carl.
He says, "The hell you don't." We played. We played full.
Maybe did I know him by another name?
Probably.
Because that's possible. I've known a lot of people only by nicknames and stuff like
this
that
guy
over the
was
years.
the real tall. I would call him Green Bean, but he's a real tall, skinny guy. Y'all would hang out with him. He looked like ZZ Top, skinny ZZ Top, and y'all would play pool.
Well, that narrows it down some. I have a type, as far as my friend range.
You were in your early 20s, I think. Yeah. But you were getting in bars before you even legal time.
Oh yeah, 16.
You were drinking before that.
Oh yeah, but that's when I was getting into bars. See, they're two different subjects.
Okay.
I am Irish, so yes, I've been drinking a while.
Yeah, I'm Irish. Too. Irish, Dutch, German, Cherokee.
Oh yeah.
English.
Nobody's just one thing anymore.
I'm a Heinz 57. Happy about it.
Exactly. We all are.
Yeah. You have a question? Who's the girl that died, honey?
What?
There's a dirty blonde hair girl coming forward. Really pretty girl.
Yeah.
She's coming forward. She's on your left side. She said, "Why the hell are you still mad at me? You're mad at her."
She did it to herself.
She knows that. She said, but
not intentionally, but still did it to herself.
Yep. Did she die of drugs?
Yep.
Okay. Beautiful girl. But she's been with you, honey.
That would make sense. I couldn't get rid of her when she was alive, so
Yeah, but to me, I think that's an unfinished business because you did give her what she never had. So, when we die, it's basically we want to do for you what we couldn't do when we were alive. She doesn't want you upset with her no more. She's crying. She is gorgeous. That girl, even her light is gorgeous. She was hurt. She was molested when she was younger, and that's what her problem was with the trust of males.
That could be.
Yeah.
That could be something that she never talked to me about.
Do you know she hung out with biker gangs?
Metalheads.
Okay. Yep.
Kind of same, but not really.
Not really the same, no.
No. Appearance, maybe.
No, they still.
But then again, she could have. I mean, she went around to a lot of different circles of friends, a lot of bar friends.
Honey. She was lost. She was lost. And who's Patty?
The only Patty I know was an ex-girlfriend from 8th grade.
We're really digging up the past here, huh?
You know she passed on?
No, I don't believe she did.
There's a mail saying that. So I don't think she did. He did. What about her brother? A brother or somebody that y'all used to hang out with? Like a brother? Paul, do you know who Paul is?
I think there was a Paul in that circle of friends.
Did they call him Skeeter?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, because he just said Skeeter. I was like, what are you saying Skeeter for?
I mean, that's close to a name of one of my dad's old friends, like nickname anyway. But
wow, you got a lot of pain. You know that? You carry it. I could feel it. You're a tough dude, but you think with your heart. You also feel like you're stuck in a rut in a closet and you can't get out of it. But thing is,
I was.
I I would, if you was, I wouldn't be picking it up. You still feel you have a trust issue. You know, I'm the same way. I've got a trust issue. But thing is, you got to trust you. So when you start trusting yourself, you will track that in. Because right now, I feel that whatever you guys are doing, it's going to be huge.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, but the thing is, don't say that would.
Okay, that will be awesome.
There you go.
That's the right attitude.
Manifest it, because when you're very down on yourself. Was there a lot of downing with your father with you?
No, just a lack of closeness until adulthood, basically.
Okay.
Now we're inseparable, kind of at this point.
That's
so.
a good thing.
Yep.
But you still hold on to that past, honey. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, you still hold on to that.
Yeah.
This is what I tell people to be able to let yourself be free of all the burdens that you still hold yourself on, like guilt or, I wonder if, or I wonder is by taking a paper and pencil. Pencil is close to Mother's Earth. So most definitely pencil, you're releasing that energy in that pencil, releasing it to be able to release from you. And just write a letter to yourself, as that young kid, it's time to let go, because, we are the type of people that hold ourselves accountable. Even if we're not at fault, we still hold ourselves accountable, and we actually stay in limbo in life while they're moving on, and you're actually still wondering. It's time to let go, because if it's karma or karmic, the only way that person's going to learn their lesson is by you letting go of it and forgiving yourself for it and them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Tom, do you have any other questions or anything like that for Lorie?
No, I was just curious to see what would come through.
With the balding man, mom's side, balding.
Mom's side, grandmom is gone.
That's his granddaddy.
Well, he wasn't bald. He's thin-haired, but not bald.
Yeah,
Her
but
brother,
I can still see his scalp. It's balding. I didn't say bald.
Yeah, thin.
He says the little son's a bitch. No better know me. He loves you. He's hard on you. But he loves you.
He was hard on all of us.
Yep, he was hard on you, but he loves you. Did he like whiskey? Because I could smell whiskey on him. I smell whiskey on him.
No, he was not a drinker, really. I mean, he would have an occasional beer, but that was it.
Nobody knew my granddaddy drank until they found his bottles in his little shack. So,
wow.
Okay. All right. So,
but he was hard.
I'm gonna kick Tom out of here, dude. Thanks for jumping in, brother. We'll see you again soon, man.
All right.
All right. Our next guest is. Hey, man, we got to keep this party rolling. We got people waiting patiently, and and we did say we're going to do short readings, right? So let's just keep true to our word.
Let's do that.
All right.
I need you as my boss.
All right. So we got Colette up next. Hello, Colette. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Miss Colette. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine, thanks.
You a daddy's girl, honey?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
I know. And your daddy gone?
Yeah.
He's behind you, baby. You look like your daddy. Smile like your mama.
Yeah. A mixture of both.
English? Are you English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Liverpool, UK.
Yeah. No, you're not alone, baby girl. Your daddy, he's protecting you even from the heavens of light. He's always going to be around you.
Yeah.
He wants you to take care of your hand and your hip.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, wrap your hand. Do you have carpal tunnel or
no?
There's
I've got nothing wrong with me. Touch wood.
Okay. Well, knock on wood, but I see it before it happens. Wrap your left hand, honey.
Yeah,
just wrap it, because he's worrying about it. All right. Okay. Do you have a question that you want to ask?
I just want to know if anybody else is around me. Other people from the family have passed on.
There's a female coming forward. Is she your sister that passed over?
I never had a sister.
Okay, our best friends could be our sister's baby.
Oh yeah.
She's a little heavier set and the face, a little bit more rounder, really pretty hair. Okay, you're not alone.
No,
they love you, adore you, and they love to hang out with you.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and do you have grandma's teacup?
No, I haven't got any teacups.
Where's the teacup? Because she wants you to have it.
No idea.
Oh,
No idea.
I'll just
I
get
haven't
one.
got any. I haven't
It's
got
little-
anything like that in the house.
With flowers on it. The little teacup with the plate.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, cup and saucer. No, I haven't got anything like that.
No, just go get one, baby, because she wants to have tea with you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's my mum's mum. That.
yeah, I know. Y'all have
Cut.
good guys.
Colin, where are you
She
from?
is. I'm from Liverpool, UK.
Yeah,
Okay.
my mom's mother is cousin Queen Elizabeth, so.
Oh right. I'm not into the royal family. Not like them very much.
I ain't either. I think it's a bunch of crap.
Well, actually, my grandmother, my mum's mum, was my spirit guide. I found out. So.
Your mom's mom?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
your granddaddy is.
Yeah.
It's your granddad, not your grandmom.
Oh right. Okay. My granddad. Oh.
Yeah, it's your granddad. The taller
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
He's your
Yeah.
spirit guide, baby.
Yeah.
And daddy is your protector and your guide.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Thanks.
they love you. They really do. They love you. They love hanging out with you. You have
Oh,
stuff all over the place. Crystals.
Oh God, I've got them all on the table here.
Okay.
Loads of them.
They love it. They love it. Mom says more purple, more purple, more purple.
I've got that.
Yeah, she likes the amethyst. Your granddaddy likes the garnets, the reds. He likes
Yeah.
the reds and
Yeah.
the watermelons. He likes to
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got my bedroom's got one purple wall on it, and the rest is white.
Your
And I've
mom
got purple.
loves the amethyst.
Yeah,
Loves it.
yeah.
Loves the
I
amethyst.
love that. Yeah, I've got a big chunk of it on the table.
That's awesome. That's
I
very
love
good.
it.
That's probably
Yeah.
why they're still around protecting you.
Yeah.
Change your eating habits, honey, because your stomach's got a little bit of acidity in it.
Yeah, sometimes I do get a bit of heartburn now and again. Depends what I eat.
Kind of like coat it with a cracker or, no butter, because that will turn it as well.
I don't like butter. Funny
Okay.
enough.
Okay. Yeah, because your stomach has got a little acidity in it, and you have a little bit of a knot, like a hernia in your stomach as well. And I think that's could have been from around the time you were born.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm
You're a strong lady. You're fine.
Oh yeah.
You're protected. You most definitely are psychic.
I'm always positive. Always positive.
Are you a psychic?
Yeah.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see your light, baby. You're more than that. You like tarot?
Well, I'm more of an oracle. I do my own thing on the take on cards.
That's good. That's very good. I'd rather see that than people stuck with the old ways because they're not expanding their gifts. Because I'm a mentor, so I've been mentoring.
I am a spiritualist medium. I used to go to the spiritualist church a lot years ago, but I've stopped going there now.
Did you have a male pass over? Because he's right there on your my left, your right side.
I was married once many years ago, an ex, but he wasn't a very nice person. But he has passed over. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what we can't do when we're alive, we try to do. We pass over. He's coming in peace, and he wants to apologize. He's on my left, your right.
Yeah.
Very handsome man, but very honoring because he said I was too controlled, not by you, but not being able to live the way he wanted growing up.
Yeah.
But he said,
I know what you mean.
You were the best part of him.
Oh, right. That's good to know.
You were the best part of him, and he apologizes for being an ass.
Yeah, I could say more than that.
He does, but I'm not going there.
I know.
But he wants your forgiveness. He says, I will protect you. I love you.
All right. Okay.
Yep. All right, darling. We're going to go to the next person.
All right. Thanks very much.
Thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate it.
All right.
Oh, I cut her off. I apologize for that. Okay. I'm just getting good at slamming the door on you guys. I apologize for cutting you off there, Colette. I'm going to go ahead and bring Ashley back in. She's gotten herself to a good place here.
Good.
So let's see if we can make this work again. How about it?
Hi, Miss Ashley.
Hi, is this better?
Yep.
You sound much better. Yes, absolutely.
All right. So you're most definitely a very outspoken person, but it's only when somebody gets you upset. I always say when they blow my balls, you know what I mean? When they I'm a redhead. So when I eat my feelings, and I explode. But you hold on to it too much, way too much. And that's why you have stomach issues. Yep. Yep. And you are your worst enemy, I see. You're too hard on yourself, baby.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yep. And I'm going to give you a secret that your grandma, the bigger grandma, is telling me to tell you. Instant coffee, honey, lemon, and water. That helps you lose weight. Yeah. You're very hard on yourself. But you have a thyroid issue going on?
Not that I'm aware of. We haven't done the testing.
Okay. Yep. And you also should look at a hernia over top of your sternum and stomach. It's not a big one, but it's there because you were tiny, then you're big, then you're tiny, and it's fluid. It's not fat. It's just fluid. You retain too much fluid like your dad.
Okay.
Yeah. And you were close to granddaddy? Mom's dad?
Not really.
Well, he's right behind you, honey. Did he die of a heart attack?
I don't think so.
Who was the man that died of a heart attack on mom's side of the family? That's like a father figure.
The only person that died of
diabetes as well.
That was my brother-in-law.
Why does he come as a father figure?
He pretty much raised me.
Got you. He loves you.
Me and my sister and my mom have stayed close growing up, and when we had to move, he bought us a house, and he had diabetes and died of a heart attack.
Okay. He's coming as a father figure. He loves you, and he's still going to hang out. He still wants his juicy ass hamburger, he said. Yeah, he loves you. Very proud of you. Are you taking nursing?
EMT.
Stay with it because you're going to be awesome. You're awesome. Nope, he's proud of you. He said, kiss my girl for me. Yep, nope, he's been watching out for you guys since he passed. Yep. Nope, he loves you.
Ashley, do you have any specific questions?
That was pretty much it. If there was any, that's the one that we've been trying to see if he's around.
All the time. He's right behind you, by the way, on my right, your left. And he wants his damn juicy hamburger. and his French fries with the gravy on it.
Okay, Colette, thanks for coming in and joining the show. Ashley, thanks for coming in.
Sorry, not sure what happened.
No, you're getting locked up, but that's okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. I'm not sure what's going on.
It's your brother-in-law, honey.
I can't hear anything. One second.
Send her a message and just let her know that
what is going on.
It's because he's right there and he's draining the energy.
All right, Ashley, we're going to drop you back out. No, it's okay. Okay. All right, so Ashley's having some technical difficulties.
It's because he was right behind her. He was draining her energy.
It's messing with it. We have two more in line here right now. We're going to go to Brandy, and then next will be a good friend of mine, Christiana. So let's go ahead and bring Brandy in. Hey, Brandy, yeah, it's very dark there. Do you have any?
No, I turned the lights off.
Okay. No, you don't have to do that.
I'm here.
Yeah,
there you go. Do you have any specific questions for Lorie?
You need healing with the relationship. You need healing with the relationship with your mother, honey.
Yay.
Yeah, that's going to go over like a fart in church.
Yeah.
You need
I
healing
have
with
not
your
seen
mom,
my
baby.
mother since I was 12.
Okay, but you are so angry and so unfinished business with it. You're stuck. You're stuck in your own world, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
We don't forgive them just for them. We forgive them for you going through the crap that you've gone through. Is that your dad right here?
I don't know who my dad is. I'm
Stay
actually
still,
trying
honey.
to.
Stop walking around because you got too many spirits with you. Just stay still. You got a lot of animals.
Animals?
Yeah, you have a German Shepherd looking dog.
I was attacked by a German Shepherd when I was little.
Well, it did. It's coming at protecting you. All right, stay still. You need to ask your mom who your dad is, honey.
She doesn't know who my dad is.
That's a lie.
You think she's fibbing about that, huh?
Yeah. Yep. I think she's ashamed, but yeah, she knows.
Do you think that that's something, Brandy? Do you feel like that's something that your mom would do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When her
Yeah, my
mom is
mom's an active heroin user. She doesn't remember anything.
Yes, she does. When your mom is guilty, feels guilty about something, she blames everybody else but herself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's never been held accountable for anything.
That's all right. She's reaping her own karma, but the thing is, you're going to reap it too. Do the 1, 2, 3 of me, and you'll find your father, honey.
That's a great idea.
You'll find your family. You have siblings out there too, and I don't think he knows about you.
You don't think my dad knows about me?
I don't think so, because it's not the man that said that it was your dad.
No, I've been DNA tested 7 different times, and none of them have been my father.
1, 2, 3 of me, you'll find him.
Yeah, it'll match you with all your and listen, we've done it. We've done ancestry.com, and I've met a multitude of people that I didn't know was related to.
The blood line, people's names. Who is Larry?
It's bizarre.
Larry, who's Larry?
My in-laws have a neighbor named Larry. He's really nice.
Do the 1, 2, 3 of me. I think they're like $49 off of Amazon.
Okay.
Keep an eye on that name here, Larry.
It is definitely worth the money, I promise you.
I was adopted when I was 16, and my records have been sealed, so I don't know anything.
The thing is that it saved you, but they can't seal it off the 1, 2, and 3 of me. It finds anybody that is in your bloodline. Get it?
Yeah.
Ooh, you're a stubborn one.
No.
You had your hair red. You're stubborn for you.
That's how you protect yourself.
No, honey, you're hurting yourself. You're stopping yourself. You're a good lady.
Okay. All right, Brandy, thank you for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. If you have any other questions, feel free to just post them here, and we can see about getting answers for you. But it's good to see you.
You're gonna find your true. You're gonna find it. You're gonna find what you're hoping for, baby.
I really think you need to do the 1, 2, 3 or ancestry. That's a great.
Don't do the ancestry. It is so full of bogus.
No, I use it. It's great. It's great.
They tried to say that I was 73% Black African American. Where's my tan?
All right, Brandy. Thanks for coming on the show tonight, honey.
Thank you.
Right,
Take care. All right. So L. Scott would like to know what kind of readings you do specifically. So
whatever you need.
There you
I
go.
do healings. I do medical. I do past, future. There's nothing really I can't do.
Mm-hmm. So Gretchen was going to be on. She's having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, but tell Gretchen if they do the 1, 2, 3 of me, they'll find a closer family as well.
So you really are you a sponsor? Are you sponsored by them, Lorie?
Nope.
Is that what's going on here?
No.
All right. So Gretchen, try that out and see if you can find more. But it works really well. These ancestry things, whatever they are, these DNA tests really do help you to really close the gap between ancestor ancestors and things like that. So that's definitely a good thing. This is really cool. Do you think you could talk to my mom's ex-fiance? He passed just a few days ago, and I feel like if she could have one last
this is my number one thing. Stop telling me who he is, because I could see him. If you said that to another psychic or a so-called psychic, or I call them street readers, they would have bled off that in a minute.
Yeah. Little less information. Yeah. Okay, L. Scott, if you want me to send you, give you a reading, just friend request me on Facebook. It's going to be the easiest way. Then I'll shoot you a link to the messenger, and we'll get you in the show.
You're fine, Rebecca.
Okay. All right. Angie wants to know: are my grandparents with me?
Say it again.
Angie Brock.
You should never do that, because if they already know, the street reader's going to tell you, of course.
Yeah, they're going to be, oh yeah, we see your grandparents and this and that. Yeah, so
just try to keep the question: is anybody around me?
There you go. Keep it vague. But do you see anybody around Angie?
She's got a male with her that overdosed. That's with her a lot. She's got an older male. I'm getting mom's dad, little balding, salt and pepper color hair, belly, little pale to the skin. He's with her a lot.
Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and bring our next guest in. This is a good friend of mine. Her name is Christiana. And Christiana, welcome to the show. It's good to see you.
Hey, Leslie. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. It's really good. We don't talk as much as we used to. Life has gotten hectic, and it is what it is. You're beautiful as always.
She has grandma with her. You most definitely are grandma's girl. Is your mom passed as well?
No.
Okay. There's a lady that's coming forward as a mom.
I don't know what that would be.
She has longer face. Do you have an ex-mother-in-law that's passed over?
No. Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah, but honey, you don't need to be married to them to be your ex.
Well, you're getting into the past life stuff again, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she has a lady with her big time. Are you spiritual as well? Mm-hmm. Okay. You reading me? I see your eyes all over me.
Yeah. Christiana is very, very much in touch.
Yeah.
She's very spiritual. Probably one of the most spiritual people I know.
You don't know me then?
Well, I do. Well, clearly I know you.
No, of me, not know me.
No, right.
Yeah. You had a lot of trauma in your life, honey?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So the lady that I'm seeing is a grandma, and she is your I would call her your guardian. She's a guardian. Then you have the man that's above you. You have a man above you that sits like Buddha.
What does he look like?
He's an older man, thin. He has I can't say his name. Adonhi. I can't say it. He's saying it in a different language. Hold on. I'm above you. I'm behind you right now. It's like LAH. I'm having him spell it to me. Sorry. AI Alandi. How do you say his name?
I don't know. I don't know.
He's your guard. He's your spiritual guide, like the higher power.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, you have a male. I think he's you in a past life. He's you, honey. You know that too, don't you?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Really quick, I don't mean to interrupt you, ladies.
A lot of witches in your family too.
A lot of what?
Witches. You have a witch line.
Scott, you did not add me.
It's a possibility.
Yeah. You carry a lot of your pain in your chest area.
That's true.
Yeah, you're a good person, but you have a trust issue, really bad. Yeah.
Dina, she does. Dina, to answer your question, send me a friend request on Facebook.
You're a good lady. You have a lot of brown. Your aura is brown with the gold, and the brown is your sorrow. It's like you don't know where to belong, who to believe. It's the same as mine. How do you do? I'm Lorie Johnson. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you. You're a lot like me. I can look at somebody and if I can trust them or not. The thing is, because we have trust issues in our human form, we think all the spiritual, we're going to be attacked, but you're not going to get attacked, baby. You're so protected. It's ridiculous. It's a good ridiculous, but you're more protected than you think you are.
Yeah.
And you have children all around you singing. I just saw them. They're circling you. So you're not alone. You're never alone. Yep. Who's the man that died in a heart attack with the heart attack? I mean, quick, like an aneurysm, quick. Yep. Very handsome man, dark hair.
I don't know anybody that's died of a heart attack like that. Patrick.
Oh yeah, Patrick, our friend Patrick died.
He's behind
instantly. You. He's both of our friends, actually.
He's behind you. He loves you. Yeah, he loves you a lot. My sugar bear. That's what he calls you, his sugar bear. He loves you, honey.
Miss Patrick. Patrick was a good guy.
Yeah, he's in the light. He's got a beautiful light, but he's protecting her.
He would be.
I think he loves her.
Oh, yeah. He was in life. I think he was infatuated to a certain degree.
He's in love with her, and he's still not stopped.
Hello, Mother.
Yep. You can add me on Facebook, baby girl, so we can talk more. Okay. You see, okay. You could see me. I would never hurt anybody. I'm not a bad person. Okay.
Dina,
you're a lot like me than you think.
Just search my name, Dustin Heisey.
You're a beautiful light, but you're attacking yourself, baby. I can feel the bee stings on you. I can feel your joints. Okay. I'm a shamanic healer as well.
Wow,
he says, I hope you're not mad, but I'm not leaving you. Hook and chain. That's what he just said. Hook and chain. No, yeah. He loves you.
He's always been around.
I still will be.
That's not ever going to change.
No.
Georgina, check your messenger.
Nope. All right, darling. You want a question to ask? Is your mom alive?
Yeah, she is.
Why do I feel like she's not with you?
Well, she's here. I actually live in the same house with her.
I know, honey, but I feel like that's all it is. You need healing, baby, okay?
All right. Christiana, thank you so much, honey.
You're as good as you say you are. You can see. Same life. We try.
Shoot Lorie a friend request and connect with her, then you guys can talk a little bit further. But it was really good to see you.
Yeah,
and
good to see you too.
And he says you're still beautiful, just to let you know.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah.
All right. Monica said she loves you, girl.
Yeah, I love you too, Monica. We'll see you later.
Right. See ya.
And God bless you.
All right. So before we all right, I have Kelly. And Kelly's on. She's having some technical difficulties. Before I bring her in, I want her to kind of mess with I want her to mess with her setups. Brandy, you can click the link again if you do have more questions. I'm going to answer. Let's get to some of these questions up here really quick. Lou can't seem to add me, so he's asking Lorie, could you send my loved ones my love, and we'll carry them in my heart until we meet again. That is Lou.
Just did.
It's gonna say, I was thinking that you kind of just did that.
Yeah. Does he know somebody that died in a fire?
There you go, Lou. Do you know somebody that died in a fire? If you do, go ahead and post it in the comments.
When I read that, all I saw was people trying to get out of a fire.
Okay, Georgina, I sent you a link. What you got to do is click on that link and it'll bring you in. I'll tell you what, while everybody is Brandy, you're not, it's fine. Just go ahead and jump back in. That's fine. We have all the time in the world tonight. There is no limit on the show tonight. There's nobody after us. So we're just going to keep on rolling. In the meantime, I am going to take a very short, quick commercial break. I have to run these. You have a minute or two. If you need to use the restroom, Lorie, go ahead and do that. Also, guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. If you haven't done it, please head over to Patreon and help support the show. Okay. Every little dime helps. We have some expenses with the show, so it would definitely be helpful if you could do that. It's patreon.com/offthecuff with Dustin Heisey. Also, please, if you haven't done it already, share this video, get it out there. Maybe there's somebody that needs to get in here and have a conversation with Lorie. This is an opportunity for you to do that. And maybe you can, and Lorie can help with the healing. Also, please go to YouTube, Off the Cuff with Dustin Heisey, smash that the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video when we do go live. And head over to BB3 TV on Facebook, follow that page. And there's a variety of entertaining shows on BB3 TV, as well as WLFE/DB Radio Network. And they also have a Facebook page. So go like and follow all those pages. It's great entertainment. So stick with us, guys. We're going to run a quick commercial, and when we come back, we'll jump right back in with Lorie, and hopefully Kelly can get her stuff going here, because she definitely needs some healing and some conversation with you. So stick around, guys, and we will be right back.
Hey guys and dolls, this is Casey DeVille, the better half of DeVille Inc., Baltimore, Maryland. If you're ever in Baltimore, stop in and see me and Tony. Invisible Bree, 5920 Eastern Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. Give us a call if you're in the area, 410-400-9641, or look us up on the web at DeVilleInc.com. DeVille Inc., where we specialize in you.
Try again, buddy. Try again. Yay! Okay. Oh yeah, good job. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Life just got sweeter now that WLFE-DB has merchandise. Show your support by purchasing your t-shirts for WLFE, Paratalk Radio, Inside the Drag Closet, and more. But it doesn't stop there. T-shirts, coffee mugs, tanks, buttons, cloth bags, and more. Go to WLFE-DB.com. On the top bar, click on the merchandise tab, and bam, there you go. You got merch. Support the shows. WLFE-DB.com.
You're listening to WLFE DB Radio. Now back to our program.
All right, and we are back. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I appreciate it very much. And if you haven't hit that share button yet, I have no idea what you're waiting on. Please go ahead and do that. Share this video out and get it out there. We are still going to hang out here for a little while, guys. Usually my show runs an hour, but Lori's just volunteered her time. She's going to stick around for as long as you guys want her to, and I'm here for the haul too. So if you got you guys jump right in here.
All right. I'm not trying to interrupt, but Lou Mihan, he asked about. Hold on. Let's see. There is a Denise and a Debbie. No, Stacy. Sorry, Stacy and Debbie. Ask him if he knows who they are.
Well, he can hear you. So there you go, Lou. If you go ahead and just keep commenting, and we'll we'll jump back to you as we can. Julie, what you got to do is just search my name on Facebook, Dustin Heisey. I have like a beanie on and a black hoodie with some tan straps. That's my profile picture. And friend request me, and I'll shoot you a link in your messenger once we get connected. That's just the easiest way to do that for right now.
That's pretty cool that you have Bigfoot. He's actually going to be at the Halloween extravaganza that myself and Spring Giovanni is having at the Roundhouse. So we're going to have it's getting enough money to made for the children in West Virginia Society to help them out with the backpacks.
That's great.
Guys, I think it's beautiful. Yeah,
that's great. That's fantastic. Okay, so Sandy would like to know, how do I find out who my spirit guides are? Meditating does not work.
No, a lot. She most definitely has no patience. So if she can play her favorite type of music, close her eyes and then ask them to come forward. Because the thing is, a lot of people need to know their name or what they look like. But the thing is, for that person to see who their spirit guide or who's around them, it's not just meditating. It's believing in yourself, believing in that, you're trying to move forward with your spiritual gifts. Let's see. Sandy Griffin. She most definitely has her higher power is Mother Mary, most definitely. She has Archangel Gabriel with her. So there's something that she's needing to heal herself with.
Okay. All right. Here we go. We're going to go ahead. Kelly, looks like, I want to try to bring you in. Maybe let's see if we can bring you in, Kelly, and get your stuff working with you on the show. Maybe we can figure something out. Kelly, are you able to hear us?
Yes.
At least. Okay. Yes. Well, that's perfectly fine. We don't need video as long as we can hear you. So it's good to talk to you.
All these tears and puffy eyes and.
Oh no, that's okay. You know what though? You've been going through quite a bit, and if there's anybody that's on the show tonight that really needs something, I would definitely say it's you. So go ahead if you have any questions. Now, just keep your question vague. Don't give out too much information, and just go ahead and shoot her whatever question you have.
I'm just gonna stick with. Is there anybody around me?
She has a male. You have a male, honey. You have a male and a lady with you. Is your mom passed over?
No.
Okay, so a mother figure could be your grandma as well, or someone that was close enough to be like a mom to you.
Okay, yep, that fits.
She's giving you bear hugs, she said, from behind. The male makes me feel like it was quick as well. Did somebody pass of it was quick.
Yeah.
He keeps saying, I'm sorry. I should have listened. I'm sorry. And he likes the word GD. I'm not going to say it out loud, but GD.
Does that sound familiar to you?
Oh, yeah.
And very hyper. Can't sit still for nothing.
Uh-huh. And he gives Dustin a run for his money. He's 6'9".
Yep. Very handsome.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Does Kelly have anything
type
of guardian? Does she have guardians? Does she have spirit guides? Anything like that around her?
He's the one who's been pushing her a lot because he says, hot dang it, get out. And he doesn't say dang it. He says, hot dang it, damn it, get out. He says, you're becoming a damn hermit and you're smelling like mold. Well, he's hard, but he's funny.
Oh, yeah, he's funny. And he's right. I
And now he's saying, isn't she just beautiful? Isn't she just beautiful?
No.
No, yes, you are.
He said, don't fight with the spirit because I'll haunt your ass.
That's what I said. Satan picked the wrong body.
Yeah.
Picked the wrong body. And he fought. Did he fight? Did he know?
Oh, yeah.
He knew?
Yep. Quick. It was he actually hung around for a long time. Okay, so his soul left his body before his body died, if that makes sense, quicker. But he was still standing there watching everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's a neat freak. Will you sit down?
So basically, I just found this out today that they wouldn't let me know that he had died twice that day. And the doctor said he wasn't gonna make it. And I said, I know you're smart, but you're not God. Yeah. And you know what I was gonna say. But then I found out today he was on life support. So when he was on life support, is that what you mean? Like his soul already left his body?
Yeah, his soul left before that. It was the first time he died. Yeah. It was his time. He said that between 6 and 8 years ago, he should have died, but God saved him for some reason. So I don't know what happened 6 to 8 years ago. I feel like it could have been an accident. He said, my choice.
Well, he was getting very sick. He's had these problems since high school.
Yep.
Nobody could diagnose him.
Nope.
We finally got him stabilized enough to remove what was supposed to be a 6-ounce spleen, and his was 7 pounds 3 ounces.
Yeah.
But 6 months ago, he was taking his son up to a camp, and they had one of those big SUV thingamajiggers, and a truck carrying a 15-ton rock slammed into him.
Yep. Yeah, that's what he showed me.
Am I ever gonna? He's the only person in my life I trusted.
Yeah, he says, but when you're ready and you have a hell of a lot of healing to do, he said, but it might not be me, but it will be like me, and I will help you find that one for you. So you're not going to be alone. He doesn't want you alone. Or he says, then I did not do my job when I was alive.
I mean, my family turned against me.
He said they were always against you. If there was nothing that you could do, even growing up, that makes anybody happy, and you're a people pleaser. And he said, you need to stop.
No, there's the people pleaser sitting next to you as I'm going through all of this. Dustin, what's it been? 6 weeks since
He says she never takes a compliment.
She doesn't take compliments. Yeah, it's been a little while since you've been on the show.
And out of the blue, I'm in the bedroom and I'm praying, and I get an alert of a message. I'm like, okay, what did I do wrong now? And there's Dustin. Kelly, I haven't seen you around for a while. Just wanted to let you know I was thinking of you, and I hope you're okay.
Yeah, they love you, honey. They don't want you.
She's talking about me.
Him.
Yeah.
She's talking about me. And I do. Look, I care about the people that
absolutely
take the time and watch our show and spend time with me.
He just called you a cool dude.
I am a cool dude.
He's talking about Dustin.
Called me a cool dude. I appreciate
that. Would be Rodney. And Rodney knew about you. I talked to Rodney about you.
He said, yeah, but Dustin listened to me and he did what I asked, checking up on you. He says, Dustin, he's a cool dude.
He is a cool dude. And look at how long he stayed to help me get on. I don't even know what to ask. I don't want to leave bed. I at least got back to Florida. I wanted to meet Dustin so bad. When I went home,
you have to remember when the time is right, it will happen.
Yeah, we'll get a chance. Don't worry.
Because the more we want something, the further we are going to push it away because we're fearing something of it. So be very cautious on what you think that you need right now. But talking to Dustin and keeping contact with your friends is good for you and them.
I'm going to go one step, and this is against your rules because I already know you're very authentic.
Well, thank you.
But
yes.
Are there my babies?
I know they're there.
You see him? You see them?
Yeah.
Is Rodney with my kids?
Honey, you've got 4 on the other side. 4. Was there a set of twins that you lost?
Not sure. Okay. Possibly. They couldn't. It was so
right now he's carrying the little boy.
And what about douche ex-husband. Tell me he didn't even make it, but you can't even see him.
Say it again.
I'm being rude. I said my ex-husband. Tell me he didn't even make it to heaven with what he did to destroy me. So maybe he didn't even make it to heaven. And I don't even know if I feel good about that, because he's still
honey,
getting
but
the kids.
listen to me, honey. God cannot forgive anybody unless we've learned to forgive ourselves. No, you have to look at people like that are sick in their head. And if God forgives the ignorant, so shall we. Even though it happens to us, because if you knew my life, let me tell you something. Nobody deserves to be forgiven, but I did, not just for them, but for myself, to be released from the burden of what they bestowed upon me, to be able to reap and heal themselves. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Nobody is hurting with you hating and remembering the bad memories except you.
No, my problem is I think of the wonderful 25 years of marriage, and this man did.
But you know what? I know, baby, but it might not have been about him. It might have been about you that needed that closure from a past life with this man. And in this life, you learned your lesson, even though it didn't change him. You learned your lesson. And now it's time for you to get out of that circle of the self-abuse, self-neglect, and stop looking for somebody to love you and learn to love yourself. Do you understand that? Because you are worthy of it. Because if you weren't, angels and your loved ones would not come to me.
Thank you so much, Dustin. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Kelly, I'm always here for you. You know, you can reach out to me at any time.
And I'm praying for you.
I appreciate it.
Later, we'll talk about that house. Because he'll work with you.
His house is coming. His wife's the one's going to find it.
Oh,
well, she's been looking. She's been looking.
Yeah, but she's wanting it so bad, it's pushing it further away. She's very spiritual. I'm gonna tell you that. She should be getting in my mentoring, but all she has to do is get into her bath with a little bit of lavender, put a little bit of sea salt in it, and shed everything that she went through every day because she holds on to it. She feels at fault. And then all she got to do is say, I need help with direction on finding our home.
You talking about my wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Kelly, thanks for being here, hon. I'm going to go ahead and keep this moving. Oh, I just cut her off. Slamming doors.
Slamming the door.
All right. Next up is Georgina. And then we have Trisha. So I want to move this along, but we do have some questions in the comment section really quick and we need to get to. Rebecca would like to know, will I ever get to Louisiana?
She's the only one that's holding herself back. She's holding herself back. She's afraid of disconnection with something. But yes, she will.
Okay. Rick, will I ever have another lover in my life again? If so, what should I look for to know who she is? That's the
problem. Does he want a lover or does he want love?
A partner, a teammate.
So if it's not a lover, it would be he needs to call for his soulmate. And he has to be very careful because he's so stubborn that he might find his twin flame that is a mirror image of himself.
Okay. Monica says, lavender smells like cat pee on her.
Ugh, that's nasty.
That's not. All right. Well, thanks for that contribution, Monica. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right in. Georgina, welcome to the show, hon.
Hi.
Look, healer.
Long time no see, Dustin. And I'm wearing my Gettysburg shirt.
All right. Represent.
Always gotta.
Absolutely.
Okay. Around her, so you're a healer, honey.
I am. I am also an empath.
Yeah. You're more intuitive. You're an intuitive more than an empath.
Something drew me. I sent him a message like something told me to come on tonight. And I will say this, 2020 was a horrible year for me.
Yeah.
So I want to know what you see.
For this year or the year coming up?
This year and 2022.
By December 23rd, something good is getting ready to happen. You're the type of person that you're not used to the good and you will ignore it or you will walk away from it. Don't walk away.
I won't.
Ooh, that just gave me goosebumps through my body.
I'm sorry, Dustin. Dustin knows me to be really upbeat and positive, and a lot of stuff's been going on. I haven't met Monica knows more than he does. Dustin's more like the guy, like, I gotta fix stuff. But for once, I need to see something positive happen for me, and I want to hear it from you.
But the thing is, stop waiting for it to happen. Open the door, baby. Because why didn't you finish your nursing?
I never went to nursing.
Honey, when you were a little girl, you wanted to be a not a doctor, but a nurse, a baby nurse.
Pediatrics.
But then you wanted to be a dental assistant. Get your butt on the internet, take advantage of these free colleges and get it done, because the healer that's in you is children, assistants, or animals.
I have a question real quick, if you don't mind.
Go for it. And your knee is kicking my butt. Wrap your knee, please. Your left knee is kicking my butt.
I'm sorry. I'm in a lot of pain.
You also have a sinus infection that's so much pressure, your left ear is hurting.
She's good.
You also need your eyes checked again, honey. You have a weak eye on your left side, but your right side's straining so much.
Yeah.
You need that patch again. Okay.
Cool. Of course, Dustin kind of knows the situation, but I want to know my future with love.
You're stopping yourself. You want it, but then you don't want to see what you saw when you were growing up. You don't want a boss. You don't want a dictator. You're the one who's stopping it.
And my
I'm going to tell you what I tell other people that are afraid of that. It's not you're afraid of love. You're afraid of being controlled. You're not you don't do it. So what you do is get your butt out there and have fun and be friends and let it happen that way. And can I ask you a personal question?
Sure. Go ahead. I'm an open book.
Do you fight your sexuality?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Never have. Never have.
No.
Stay quiet.
No. I have no insight on this. How would I know? Leave me out of that one. I don't have a dog in this fight.
Always remember this. Love is love. Go for what you know, not here. Stop thinking so much because you're a thinker. You're your father.
Yeah, I do.
You get angry. You're like your mom. You know.
That's my mom, and she's in a nursing home, and I'm a Scorpio.
Okay. Well, you're stubborn like my daddy. So what you do is get your butt out there and have fun because he's coming. Well, they're coming.
Okay, I have 3 on hold.
Yeah, but you know for a fact they're not the one. That's why they're on hold, baby.
I'm not going to argue on this.
You are the one that needs to be the boss. Be careful because it can switch. It's going to bite you in the butt.
I know. Use all of this to figure it out.
Yeah, just be careful because you're a good person. Stay a good person.
All right, Georgina. Thank you so much, hon.
Dustin, I'll talk to you later. Have a good night.
Bet. Take care. All right, guys. Next up is Trisha. Before we jump in with Trisha, I think this is Louise. It's not Lou. This is a female, I believe. Louise. I wondered if Lorie, if you could tell me, I have a little boy I look after. My health is not good. Is he going to be all right?
Yes. But she needs to be all right too. She's being stubborn. She's more needing him than he does her, even though he does her too.
Okay.
She needs to take care of herself, or bad things are going to start happening to her. If she gets it done and gets the right person, the doctor to see her, she'll be fine.
There you go. All right, Trisha, welcome. Hi. Thank you for your patience. I've been watching you down there in the little backstage. You've been very patient, so I appreciate that.
I wasn't expecting to come on. I'm in my jammies, so I'm covering myself up.
That's okay. I am getting some feedback, so if you can,
she's got spirit on her left side. She's got a man on the left side.
You might want to turn your volume down just a little bit, or get earbuds. Yeah, there's.
What was that?
You might want to turn your volume down just a little bit. There we go. All right, Trisha, do you have a question for Lorie?
Yes, I do, kind of. It's been really rough these last 2 weeks and so overwhelming with everything I've had to do. Is there a light at the end of this long, seemingly tunnel.
Yeah, but your tunnel is trying to wake you up, honey. You're an empath. You're a sensitive empath. You have a lot of guilt that you're holding on to. I don't know if that's your mom behind you, if your mom's passed. Is your mom passed?
Yes.
Is there
most of my family has.
Okay, well, you've got your mom behind you. You've got a man sitting beside you. You have a dog that's laying on the back of where you're sitting.
Interesting.
Yeah, so what's going on? And we think one way, but spiritually, you're picking up everybody else thinking it's yours, and it's becoming you, and you're getting the after fact of it. But get a paper and pencil and start writing your days down. What's the things that are going on with you? Have you ever been tested for Parkinson's?
Okay, I cannot believe this. What is overwhelming is my partner for years and years and years has Parkinson's and now dementia. And just today, I had to send him to long-term care.
Yeah, but you saving him. You're not hurting him. You're saving him. You're not hurting him.
I know, but
there is no. But I want you checked, baby. You have nerve damage in your neck.
You're right.
But you also have a touch of Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, not Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. You have a touch of it.
I do.
I know. I can see it. I also feel it. Your hand, your left hand shakes sometimes too. That could be the nerve that's in your neck. Your spine is a little bit curved. I can see it curved a little bit. Go have that looked at, baby. And you also, when you sit anywhere that you're at, get a round pillow, and put it right where your hips are, and then sit back, and it will help with so much pressure on your nerves. You've got a appendicitis nerve on both sides of your buttocks, but the worst one's on your left side. You have neuropathy on your feet.
I have a cervical dystonia.
I know, I see it.
And I'm getting ready for Botox injections in my neck. If she has any extra, maybe a little bit in the front, but
I know, honey, but be careful with that. Look it up and see what else you could do, because that Botox is not going to help it. It's going to inflame it.
Okay.
Because I can feel that you also have thyroid or a lymph node issue going on.
Right.
Because I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
I can feel it. It's what you feel, I feel, to tell the story. But you can change your eating habits. You're most definitely a sensitive empath. You're also a medium, not a psychic. You're a medium because you're seeing shadows. And that also is them coming around trying to help you. They're healing you. But if you're not putting your bubble around you, it can drain you. And stop holding yourself accountable for what the choice that you chose to do because his mother did it. She told you to do it. So you're doing what his loved ones want him to do. So that way he could get the help he needs. There's medication out there that can help him a little bit, not 100%, just like you. Okay. Are you diabetic? I smell sugar on you, honey.
Pardon?
Are you diabetic?
No.
Get checked. I smell sugar. I smell sugar on you. I smell sugar. So you're borderline or something. You also have a little bit of a thyroid because I can see it on your throat. It's swelled a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And get one of those little round, the things that you can put around your neck. Mm-hmm. You've got so much pain, pressure on the back of your neck. It's real bad, and it's hurting your arms. Just sitting like that.
Well, what's interesting, I was on Dominic's show of the after I had died and came back. So
so you're a near-death experiencer.
I do too. Yeah.
And and I was talking to him, and I said I have set up so many borders because of spirits, and
they're souls, honey. They've been alive. They only come to you. If something negative comes around, it's because you're fearing it, or you're creating it because you're fearing it. You have angels everywhere. You don't have anything negative. Stay in the light and the positive thoughts. That's what you create around you. You don't have anything negative. You're not dying.
No.
But you're giving up on yourself from the time that you died.
You know, you're right. You're absolutely right. I was in a very abusive marriage, and I died during childbirth. Yeah. And I remember, I remember that after I came back, I was extremely angry because
you didn't want to come back.
Brought back.
Yeah, I know. You didn't want to come back. But your baby, you did it for your baby.
I did.
I know. And your baby called you back because your baby in a past life was your mother.
Pardon?
Your baby was your mother. So it was that baby in that past life was your mom. Your baby saved your life in this life because you saved their life in a past life. And it's an honor. It's an honor.
You know what's interesting is that when she was 3, I was pregnant again out to here, and I just needed to rest. And and I remember she wasn't doing what I wanted her to do. So I just went ahead, put Pound Puppies on, and went upstairs. I just had to rest. And I said, God, why was she brought to me of all people? Because I don't have.
Let me ask you something. In this life, was your mother a little bit in distance with you? Was there, and you know I could see it. I just need you to say it, okay? I could see the truth about your life. I live your life to tell the story. I don't feel that there was a close bond with you and your mom.
No, Mom could not form close bonds.
Okay, baby, listen to me. I know, but listen to me. You're
an accident.
But you're holding yourself accountable, and this is the exact same thing that you're doing to your children because you never got it. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I was trying to break the cycle.
And I also see that you were molested too.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
So you're angry. You're angry. You have trust issues, but it's not you angry at them. You're angry at yourself.
Yes.
You hold yourself accountable. But the problem is, it's not your fault. It's not your fault for your mother's behavior. It's not your fault for your father's behavior. But you are your own boss of your own actions.
Yeah. And
it's never too late to get a bond with your children. Never.
Oh, I do. With my daughter, we're like this. And what I was about to say is I went upstairs and I was just going, why'd she come to me and everything? And then I went downstairs to sit with her. And out of the blue, like an adult, she looked at me. She could not hear me upstairs. She looked at me and said, do you know why I came to you? And I said, no, are you going to tell me? And she goes, we were best friends. And I asked, we wanted to be together. And we were not going to come down unless we were together. And we didn't want to leave each other. She said, that is why I'm here. And then she turns into a 3-year-old again and watches Pound Puppies.
That's awesome.
So
it's awesome. Really, you need to write a book. Tell your story.
Actually, I am. My daughter's helping me. She's the writer.
That's good.
And very creative. But you were spot on. You're spot on with everything.
Well, good. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Tricia, for coming on the show. Very much appreciate you being here.
No, Justin, I took up too much time, but
no, it's okay.
Do me a favor and put ice in a freezer bag and put it on your neck, honey, because you're killing me.
Thank you.
All right, Tricia, take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. God bless you.
Put ice. What did you say? Put ice in a bag?
In a freezer bag, like a baggie, and put it on your neck.
All right, take care. All right, we're getting some feedback from her. All right, before
I need a break. I need a break.
You need a break? Okay, well, go ahead and take care of that. I'll do what I do till you get back, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. Julie, you're up next. As soon as Lorie comes back from taking her break, we'll get you on here. guys, anybody that's watching still wants to come on or has any questions for Lorie, if we're not already friends on Facebook, just shoot me a friend request. My name's Dustin Heisey. It's right there behind me. That side. My profile picture is, I got a little black beanie on. I got a black Buffalo Bills hoodie. And that's my profile picture. So shoot me a friend request. And then what I'll do is I'll shoot you a link to get into the show to your messenger. It's just the easiest way to do that. Guys, in the meantime, if you haven't done it already, please like and share this video. Get this out there. And it helps not just now, later on down the road as well. Also, if you want to re-listen to this show when you're in your car, you can pull it up on Spotify and iTunes, Off the Cuff with Dustin Heisey, and you can search out the episodes on a list. So you can do that at any time. Also, please, if you could, and you like what you hear and you think we're doing a good job here, become a supporter of the show. Head over to patreon.com / off the cuff with Dustin Heisey and become a patron. Every little dollar helps us for sure. We spend about $100 a month to do this podcast. So if you could do that, that would be a huge help. And our patrons get special gifts. One of them is going to be a hat, like this hat that I'm wearing right here. It'll say patron on the side, and it'll have Off the Cuff embroidered on it as well. But we're held up at the supplier right now with that, so we're trying to work through some of that. They need a business license and red tape. So we're working on that. So become a patron today. Like I said, you can go as low as $5 a month. You can go as high as 20 or as much as you want. So that would definitely be appreciated. That's patreon.com / off the cuff with Dustin Heisey. All right. So we have a question from Gretchen before we jump into Julie. Gretchen, because she was having some technical difficulties, she couldn't get in here. She wants to know, is there anybody surrounding her?
A tall, skinny man, pointier chin than her, gray hair, more of salt and pepper, but it's gray. It's got a lot of the white gray in it. Yep. And just to let everybody know, my name is Lorie, Lorie Johnson, and my website is Psychic Lorie Johnson.com. If anybody's in the West Virginia area for the Roundhouse, October 22nd to the 24th, Friday will be a kids Halloween party. We've got book readers, we've got pet and zoo. We've got space painting. We've got a jungle thing for the kids to play. There will be food. There will be a book reader. There will be a magician there. Then there'll also be investigations at the Roundhouse Friday night. Then and also vendors. If you want to be a vendor, just contact me on Facebook, and then I will contact Spring and get you guys in. You can also pay. Get a ticket at the door. Saturday will be vending, and then we'll also have. We're doing a paranormal versus the spiritual, psychic, medium, seers, tarot cards. Nobody understands the difference of what we do, but basically we're all trying to do the same thing. But it's a panel we're doing, and then we're having special guests as speakers. We got a lot. Saturday night, we have an adult costume party. There will be winners for kids and the adults. So, it's going to be fun. 22nd to the 24th at the Roundhouse in West Virginia.
Gretchen said that sounds like her grandfather, or mom's dad.
Yeah, mom. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump in and bring Julie in. All right. Hello, Julie. Can you hear us?
Hi. Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Absolutely. Welcome to the show.
Perfect. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Most definitely, honey. You are so sad. You are so sad. You hold so much in. You need to learn to express or even just to write it down. You have a lot of loss around you. You're angry about a few things, as far as you've got to remember, we cannot control the things that are happening around us, but we can control what we choose to do. You're most definitely an empath. You're most definitely an intuitive. You're most definitely a psychic.
Oh. Yeah. There's been a lot going on in my household for this year with health issues. What do you see with that?
Have you ever thought about getting a remote? Or I do the remote as well. I mean, you can go to anybody that you trust, but a remote. I'm actually in your house. You have an older man that died there. You know that, right?
No.
Yeah, he said he paces back and forth in the hallway where there's a bathroom on the left. There's it looks like some kind of a closet, then 2 rooms, and then at the end, I'm in your house, so I'm remoting. I'm
wow.
remoting and astrobeing. Let me stand in front of you. So take your my left, your right hand, stick it out in front of you. Go towards your left and tell me when you feel that cold draft. Lower your hand, please. Then go back and forth again and feel the cold draft. That would be me.
Yes.
Okay. So I am astral projector remote reviewing. You most definitely have sinus issues going on.
Yes.
Yep. And you have an ulcer coming real bad.
Oh Lord, don't tell me that.
Yeah, but you're stressing. You're eating. You eat junk when you get all hyper or you get stressing.
Yes.
And do you boil your bread up?
Do I what?
Boil your bread up. You boil honey, you did when you were little, so
I probably did when I was little.
Yeah. You boil paper up though, because I can see it. You're going like this. You gotta have
paper. I did. Yes.
Something that you do that now because when you get anxious, you're rolling because you're too deep in your thought. That's your way of staying here. Yeah. And is your dad gone?
Yes.
He's sitting on the couch.
Oh my.
Yeah, he's sitting on a couch. He's just saying she's so beautiful. She just doesn't know how beautiful she is. Yeah, Archangel Michael's standing behind him as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is there unfinished business with you and with him and you and the brother?
Me and my brother, or him and my brother?
It's you and your dad and your brother and him.
Him and my brother more.
It's you too, honey, but it's just not as bad as your brother holding on. Because your brother is a lot like your mom and you're more like dad, but you're more like both of them. But your brother is his animosity. It's like, you pissed me off, I'm going to make you pissed.
Yes.
That's your mom. Mm. Yeah. Your mom's the same way, but she does it in a quiet way. She'll take something you like.
She's a guilt. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And you need your eyes checked, honey. Your left eye is really straining.
Okay. I'll do that.
And you have a sensitive tooth in the front.
Okay. What about the health of my older son and my husband?
Well, let me go to your son first. How old is he?
24.
I got 19.
Close.
Well, he's 19, Mom. His age might be 24, but he's 19. He likes his fun.
Mm-hmm.
And he's stubborn too. He's a lot like you, but a lot like his dad. He's got stomach issues.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And you get him checked for IBS or Crohn's. Get him checked.
He was born with ulcerative colitis.
Okay. Hold on, I'm still looking at him. He cries too, you know that, right? But he cries inside, not out.
I believe that.
Because he thinks he's disappointing you guys. Talk to your son. Well, listen, you can't stop your child from thinking what he's thinking. I could see what he's thinking. Get your son into art, honey, and like drawing, painting. I don't care what it is, because he's most definitely a reincarnation of the one that cut his ear off. Who is it? Picasso? Is it Picasso?
Okay. I don't know.
Get him into arts, Mom. He's got autism. You know that, right?
No.
Yeah, he has a touch of autism. That means, okay, so in his type of an autism, it's not a handicap. It's just when he's fixated on something, he sticks with it and don't want nothing changed.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
His dad's the same way.
Oh, yes, very much so.
Oh, Rembrandt. You're right. Correct. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Yeah.
Somebody said Van Gogh.
Yeah. Aaron and Christiana said Van Gogh.
Cut his ear off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me okay, so hold on. I got a Picasso.
Van Gogh's the one who cut his ear off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And had I been listening, I would have just said that. I was off in my own little world while you two were talking. But Julie, was there anything in specific that you felt like you needed some guidance or help with?
Yeah, but let me finish with her son, please, because if you start getting him the vegetable with the fruit with no seed, okay, it's like diverticulitis, diverticulosis. Do not get anything that has like seeds, peanuts, and all that in it, because it's really battling his IBS and his it's Crohn's. That's what I get. I get Crohn's.
Well, he
has a touch of fibromyalgia as well. Because I'm getting
that's very possible.
I get bee stings on my back, so make sure that he's got like cool or a fan on him.
Oh yes, he always has a fan on.
Okay, let me go to your husband real quick. Sorry,
okay,
Dustin.
That's all right.
That's okay. No, it's okay.
All right, your husband, he's a manic depressant, a little bipolar. Oh, hold on. He's got a lot of secrets. He's pissed off at you.
Probably.
That's what I just got. Calls you mouthy.
Well, that I'm far from.
Yeah, but mouthy could be, when he says something or suggests something, you say, well, I don't think it's going to be good for,
Yes, that I do.
He is more your father than a husband, not being rude or anything, but that's what I get.
Yes.
I'm not going to put your laundry out there, baby, but I feel that whatever you needed with him, you're done. It's like you keep washing your hands and I see bubbles everywhere.
Okay.
Yes or no? Yes or no, honey? She's
Oh gosh. I don't know. I don't. Maybe. I don't know.
You just don't want to admit.
Maybe.
Yeah. You like the comfort, but you don't like the distance.
Oh, yes. I do have, when Dustin asked me if there's something specific, do you see any babies on the other side?
I see two.
Mm-hmm.
One was a set of twins.
Oh my God.
It was the second one, the second pregnancy.
Yes.
And you lost a baby even before the first one you lost.
Yes.
So I got altogether 4.
Yes.
Yeah, those babies are always going to be your guardian, your angels.
Yeah. My twins are the ones I carried the furthest.
Yeah, but to me, I feel like the way the little boy was laying, he kind of like stopped the flow of both of them. Like it wrapped around his leg.
I don't know.
She would have been the firstborn.
Yes.
And you actually were pregnant with 3. You lost 1.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, because I see 1 discharging.
Uh-huh.
But they put 6. Did you get what do you call that? Where they help you get pregnant?
I didn't get in vitro. I had an IUI.
Honey, they put 6 in you.
Really?
There was 6. There's 6. I see 6. I see 6.
Yeah. Oh wow.
But only 3, and then the 1 discharged.
Right. Yep.
And then the little boy, then the little girl. but it's actually, if he wasn't wrapped so hard, because he was upside down on your left, your left side. She was, he was down. She was like this, like they were almost head to head, but they're not. And the way it looks, and actually, did you get an amnio? You know,
No.
The needle that goes in the belly button to find all the babies?
No.
I'm getting that. Whatever, why they're showing me that, that's the reason why it happened.
She actually,
what medicine did they give you as well?
They gave, oh my. To get pregnant with them, I took injections, but as far as I went in the hospital in labor, I don't know what they gave me, but they did an emergency C-section, knowing that they weren't going to make it.
She should have lived.
He should have lived.
No, it's her. It was the girl.
Her placenta abrupted and pushed me into labor.
And I see the opposite.
Oh, wow.
Because I see the doctor flipping them. He flipped them. Yep. She should have lived. But honey, if you ever feel like you want to adopt, those babies are going to come back to you. It's just you're not giving them. We
did.
Those are your children you lost in. Those are your children. They just found their way back into your life because it was meant to be. But to me, I feel whatever was still giving you the injection, I'm getting in an injection, is what abrupt something in the cord, in the baby sac itself. Because two of them was in one sac, and then the one was in its own. So you had identical, and then you lost the one, and then the little girl's on the right, and he's on the left.
Wow. You're amazing.
Well, thank you. But I think, to me, I feel it's nothing that you did. It's what the hospital did. They messed up on something. It's a female doctor, an older woman. Had curly hair, and then she had a man that she worked with. So you kind of like rotated.
Yes.
Oops, she messed up.
Oh.
Yep. But not being rude, but like I love a twin daughter and then a daughter after that baby.
Yeah.
After my son, and my son lived, but the little girl I lost at 6.5 months. But they told me it's not what we did; it just wasn't their time when we have miscarriages, like the one that aborted itself. Because it would have, the baby would have been it looks like a girl, and she would have had some kind of a Down syndrome. So it was something wrong with the specimen.
Okay.
It didn't have enough something in it, and it's from the father.
Okay.
Like there's a gene missing.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, darling. God bless.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for joining us on the show tonight, Julie. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Bye-bye.
All right. So really quick, before we wrap this up here tonight, first of all, I do want to say thank you very much for coming on, Lorie. Really do appreciate it. We had such a great time with you tonight. And really people getting a lot of value. My messages have not stopped blowing up since we got on here. So really doing a great job. Now, Christiana did jump back on. She was one of the girls that was on here earlier. She figured out a question: is the work I'm putting in going to pay off? And she's talking about guide work.
Yeah, but she's forgetting something. So I am also a mentor. I do group or I'll do private if they're looking for anyone that it's a 5-day course. There's 5 levels and 5 classes for each level. It depends on if you want the private or the group. If she wants help with the guidance of that, the first 5 levels will be about you. We can't help another person if we can't help ourselves. So if there's something that you hold on to, that's your what stops you from doing what you're supposed to. So there's something she's missing, she's not doing. But I mean, intuitively, I mean, she's really good, but she gets her messages mixed at times.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, Christiana, if you're still listening to that, you know, if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to Lorie. You can connect with her on Facebook. And I'm sure she'd be happy to work with you, maybe help develop some of your abilities.
Absolutely.
So, well, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to call it a night. We don't have anybody else lined up right now. I really had such a great time. This is officially the longest show that I've done ever since I started over a year ago. Wow. I had so much fun though. And time just flew.
Yeah.
And you really are fantastic.
Well,
and I think you've really, touched a lot of people tonight. So sincerely from all of the guests and myself, I sincerely thank you for
having me.
Yeah, and hopefully you'll come back and we could do this again.
Wow.
There are so many people out there. We're going through such a terrible time in life and the world right now. The energies are all messed up, and and everybody can use a little bit of.
And that's why I do what I do. It's because I get yelled at by other professionals that says, you're hurting my business. And I'm like, how am I hurting my business? Because you keep your prices low. Well, it's not about the money. It's about helping them. But I still have, it's my business. So.
You still have to make a living, and here you are, you just spent 2 hours giving it away for nothing.
Absolutely.
And how rewarding is that? That's fantastic.
Makes me feel good.
Yeah, absolutely. So, well, I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight. And I'm looking forward to the next time we get a chance to get together, Lorie. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Also, come back next Saturday. We have a great show. We're going to be joined by author Adam C. Hall. He is the author of Divine Genius. Okay. It's the unlearning curve. So basically, he paves the way for you to access your own divine genius. His extraordinary journey opens up the doors for you. So you definitely want to get in and check this show out for sure next week on Saturday at 8 p.m. Don't miss it. Guys, thank you so much for being here and spending all this time with us tonight. I had a great time. Thank you for all your comments and questions. It was fantastic. And I hope you guys got some value out of that. I really do. I hope that you, were able to get something like peace or anything. But if we helped in any way, shape, or form, that's why I'm here. That's why I want to do this and connect you guys with folks like Lorie and April, who will be coming back on the show here soon. I'm super excited to have her back on. And again, we'll do the same thing. So thanks a lot, guys. Please, if you haven't done it already, go to these pages, WLFEDB, on Facebook and YouTube, and subscribe. And Off the Cuff with Dustin Heisey on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Make sure you never miss a video when we do go live. And on Facebook, you're going to go to BB3 TV. A great variety entertainment over there as well. There's 12 different places you can go to get the content, as well as on Spotify and iTunes. And if you get value out of this, and if you like our show, please become a supporter. Help us cover some of these costs, and go to patreon.com/offthecuff with Dustin Heisey and become a patron. And you can see some of the stuff we're working on that page as well. You'll get a hat, and it'll say patron on the side, and it'll also have Off the Cuff embroidered on that as well. And that is specifically just for our patrons. So if you do that, we sincerely do appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I had a wonderful time. And again, as always, thank you for going Off the Cuff with Dustin Heisey. We'll see you next time.